Okay guys, today in this section we're going to learn how to graph quadratics in vertex form. Alright, and so here is the formula for vertex form. Y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Now, I'm going to show you a few simple steps. It's the same steps every single time, and it's going to make it really easy to graph these. Alright, the first thing that we need to look at is a. A is what we call our multiplier or modifier. All right, that is going to either stretch or squish our graph. All right, and you'll see what that is. Now, if it is positive, your graph is going to open up. I like to think of it as a touchdown. The referee's arm's going up. That's a good thing, right? If it is a negative, our graph will open up downward. It's a bad thing. Okay, and so it looks like this, a trough, it's a positive. It looks like a mound if it's negative. All right, now H is a big fat liar. We do the exact opposite of what he says, and he moves us left and right. Okay, so if this happened to be a positive 2, we actually would move left 2. Okay, if it was a negative 3, we'd move right 3. And then K is at the end. He tells the truth, and we open up and down. All right, so he tells the truth. If it was a plus 3 at the end, we'd move up. If it was a negative 3, we'd move down. And that's how we roll. So let's do an example. All right, here's our example. Y equals x minus 1 squared minus 4. Okay, so you want to write that down. Now, first thing that we need to do, step 1, is to plot our vertex. All right, remember the vertex is that the highest or the lowest point of your graph. It's that turning point. Now, guess what? Our vertex is HK. Okay, and so I start at 0, 0 on my graph, and it tells me I need to go right 1 because it's a negative 1. So I'm going to go right 1, down 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's my vertex. Because remember, he lies, tells the truth. Right 1, down 4. There's my vertex. Okay. Step 2, we draw our axis of symmetry. Remember, that is a vertical line up and down that goes through our vertex. It's our reflection line. That will always be the x line, and then the x equals 1 line. That's our reflection graph. So remember, these are symmetrical. It'll look the same on both sides. Now, next step I want to do, step 3, is to find the x value either to the right or to the left of it. Okay, and you plug that in for x, and you'll get an output. Remember, these are all input-output tables. So I'm going to plug that in, and those will give me my dots. Now, if I plugged in a 0, if I moved to the left 1, 0 minus 1, it's a negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So I know at 0, I'm at negative 3. Now, since this is symmetrical, I know that I can also reflect that across my axis of symmetry. And I can put a dot there at 2, negative 3. Okay, so that was x value 1 away. Step 4 would be x value 2 away. Okay, 2 away. So let's go to the right this time. I'm at 1. I go 2 away. Now I'm at a 3, right? Because this would be 2 and 3, so I'm at 3. So I plug a 3 into my equation for x. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So at 3, I'm at 0. Now remember, I'm 2 away from my axis, so I can come over here, 1, 2, and I can do that as well, and there's my next dot. The fifth and final step is to connect those dots. So I start at the vertex. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to go that way. Notice, there's no A in this. Okay? If there's nothing there, it's just simply 1. It was positive, right? So I opened up. Okay? If there was an A there, it would have messed with this graph a little bit, but there was no A. And so here we are. And so that is how I graph in vertex form. I follow those steps. You plot the vertex, using H and K, and then you simply just move out by one step, okay, with these to find your next values. All right, there you go.